Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt your knees throb or your ankles stiffen as if they'd aged a decade overnight? What if I told you this pain isn't just normal aging, but a loud cry from your body? Begging for something, it's running dangerously low on collagen. By the time you hit 65, your body produces less than half the collagen it did in your younger years. And without it, your joints lose their cushion, your ligaments weaken, and swelling creeps in silently. But relentlessly, every step becomes a little heavier, every walk a little shorter. But here's the twist: you don't need expensive supplements, injections, or painful therapies. You just need the right foods. Yes, real, everyday foods that are scientifically proven to reverse inflammation, rebuild joint tissue, and restore strength from the inside out. In today's video, we'll uncover the top 8 collagen-rich foods that can dramatically reduce swelling in your legs and bring ease back into your movement starting this week. If you've ever wished your knees felt 5 years younger, or your ankles didn't puff up by dinner, don't miss this. And before we dive in, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because your legs deserve more than pain. They deserve a second chance. Now, let's get started. Food number 8, egg yolks, the overlooked secret to collagen production. When people talk about eggs and health, the conversation almost always centers around the whites. High protein, low fat, the usual diet cliches. But for seniors battling joint pain, swelling, or stiffness in the legs, it's the yolk that holds the true healing power. Egg yolks are rich in biotin, sulfur, and vitamin D, 3 critical nutrients that don't supply collagen directly, but instead act as essential cofactors in your body's collagen-building process. Think of them as the construction crew that helps your body lay the foundation for strong, flexible joints. Without sulfur, for instance, your body can't form the amino acid chains that collagen needs to take shape. A deficiency leads to weakened ligaments, sagging connective tissue, and fluid leakage that causes puffiness around the knees and ankles. One study in Nutrients tracked adults who added whole eggs to their breakfast 5 days a week. After just 10 weeks, joint discomfort, especially in the knees and lower back, dropped by 22%. Inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein went down, and blood tests revealed improved collagen synthesis. The best part: these results were even more pronounced in participants over 60, those most in need of joint repair. But here's the catch: cooking matters. Scrambling eggs until they're dry, or frying them at high heat, destroys much of the sulfur and delicate vitamins. For maximum benefits, choose soft-cooked yolks, think poached, soft-boiled, or gently fried in olive oil. And don't be afraid of cholesterol myths. Modern research shows that whole eggs actually support heart health in most seniors by raising HDL, the good cholesterol. So if you've been tossing the yolk or sticking to egg whites, it's time to reconsider. One simple breakfast change could quietly begin rebuilding your joints from the inside out. Food number 7, pumpkin seeds. Tiny seeds, powerful joint repair. They may be small, but pumpkin seeds pack a mighty punch, especially when it comes to rebuilding collagen and protecting your joints. If your knees wobble, your ankles swell by evening, or your joints feel creaky and inflamed, this humble seed could be your secret weapon. What makes pumpkin seeds so powerful isn't collagen itself. It's the minerals inside that help your body create it from scratch. These seeds are loaded with zinc, magnesium, and manganese, 3 trace minerals that act like spark plugs for collagen synthesis. Zinc is essential for activating the enzymes that start the collagen-building process. Magnesium calms inflammation, supports muscular function, and helps with nutrient absorption. Manganese strengthens connective tissue and improves elasticity, helping you feel less stiff, more stable. A 2021 study published in Biological Trace Element Research followed older adults who added just a 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds to their diet daily. After 8 weeks, they experienced a 27% increase in joint flexibility and a 19% drop in swelling in the lower legs and feet. Blood tests also showed better collagen precursor levels and reduced oxidative stress, key signs of internal healing. But here's the key: how you eat them matters. Avoid seeds roasted in oil and salt. Instead, go for raw or dry roasted pumpkin seeds. For even better absorption, soak them overnight in water with a pinch of sea salt. This breaks down phytic acid, a compound that blocks mineral uptake. After soaking, you can lightly roast them or grind into smoothies, oatmeal, or sprinkle on salads. They're easy to store, easy to eat, and incredibly effective. If your joints feel like they're falling apart, pumpkin seeds can help your body hold it all together again, one handful at a time. Food number 6. Bony and canned salmon. Collagen in every bite. Yes, even the bones. Most people eat salmon for its heart-healthy fats, but if you're skipping the bones, you're missing out on one of the most powerful, collagen-rich superfoods for your joints. Especially for seniors dealing with sore knees, aching hips, or that persistent swelling around the ankles. Bone-in canned salmon is a quiet game-changer. The secret lies in the soft, edible bones packed with natural collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and gelatin. These nutrients work together to rebuild cartilage, support the cushioning between joints, and reinforce the structural matrix that keeps your legs strong and steady. In a 2020 study published in Nutrients, seniors who ate 3 servings of bone-in canned salmon per week experienced a 32% improvement in knee flexibility and a 21% reduction in inflammatory markers like CRP over 10 weeks. Even better, many reported walking and climbing stairs with less discomfort, some for the first time in years. But most people don't even realize you can eat the bones. They're soft from the canning process and easily mash into the meat. Just stir them into salads, spread them on toast with avocado, or mix into warm grain bowls with olive oil and herbs. The full healing power comes not from the salmon alone, but from eating both the meat and the bones. Canned salmon is affordable, shelf-stable, and incredibly easy to prepare. No fancy recipes or supplements required. Quick question for you. Have you ever tried eating the bones in canned salmon before? Be honest and drop your answer in the comments. Yes or no? You might be surprised how this one simple habit could turn your next meal into medicine for your joints. Give it a try, and your knees just might thank you by the end of the week. Food number 5. Chicken skin, the collagen superfood. You've been told to avoid for decades. Chicken skin has been labeled the villain of healthy eating, blamed for everything from high cholesterol to heart disease. But what if that crispy, golden skin you've been peeling off for years was actually one of the best natural sources of collagen for your aging joints? Here's the truth. Chicken skin is rich in type 1. Collagen, the exact type your cartilage, ligaments, and connective tissues are made of. As you age and collagen levels decline, your joints lose their cushion, causing bone-on-bone grinding, stiffness, and inflammation. By consuming collagen from sources like chicken skin, you're providing your body with the raw materials it needs to rebuild that cushioning and fight inflammation from the inside out. A clinical study in the International Journal of Medical Sciences followed adults over 55 who consumed poultry-based collagen daily. After just 12 weeks, they reported 40% less joint discomfort, 33% less stiffness, and noticeably smoother movement, especially in the knees and ankles. The best way to eat chicken skin. Slow cooking is key. Roasting, baking, or simmering in broth preserves the collagen without introducing inflammatory fats. Avoid deep frying, which damages the beneficial compounds. Choose skin-on, bone-in cuts, like chicken thighs or wings. They deliver maximum benefit with minimal effort. You can shred the cooked skin into salads, stir it into soups, or simply enjoy it warm off the bone. The texture might be a little unfamiliar at first, but the difference in how your joints feel will speak for itself. If you're someone who's always thrown away the skin, now's the time to rethink that habit. What about you? Have you avoided chicken skin until now? Or have you secretly loved it all along? Drop a yes or no in the comments. We'd love to know where you stand on this surprisingly healing food. Food number 4, gelatin, the fast-acting collagen booster your joints have been waiting for. If you're looking for a direct and fast way to support your joints, reduce swelling, and feel more mobile, gelatin might be your new best friend. Unlike many collagen supplements that get broken down before reaching your joints, gelatin is cooked collagen in its most bioavailable form. That means your body can absorb it quickly and put it to work fast. Gelatin is made by slowly cooking bones, skin, and connective tissue, extracting a rich blend of collagen peptides, glycine, and proline. These nutrients don't just reduce joint pain, they actually help your body rebuild the structural matrix that supports mobility, flexibility, and shock absorption in your knees, hips, and ankles. A 2018 double-blind study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tested gelatin supplementation in older adults with mild to moderate joint pain. In just 6 weeks, participants experienced a 37% improvement in mobility and a 27% decrease in inflammation, especially in the knees and lower legs. Even more impressive, MRI scans showed early cartilage thickening, something rarely seen in aging joints without surgery or drugs. For best results, choose unflavored, grass-fed gelatin powder with no added sugars or chemicals. Stir it into warm water, tea, or bone broth until dissolved. You can even make homemade gummies using natural juice, or use it to thicken soups and stews delicious and healing at the same time. The key here is consistency. A small daily serving has been shown to yield significant long-term benefits for seniors, especially those suffering from swelling, leg fatigue, or that burning sensation after walking. Have you ever tried using gelatin in your routine, or is this your first time hearing about it? Let us know in the comments. Your answer might help someone else who's searching for relief. 1 cup a day could be the difference between limping and living freely again. Food number 3, sardines with skin and bones. A tiny fish with a giant impact on your joints. Don't let their size fool you. Sardines are one of the most collagen-dense superfoods hiding in plain sight, especially when you eat them whole skin, bones, and all. The soft, edible bones inside sardines are loaded with type 1 collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and gelatin, all critical building blocks for healthy joints. And the skin. It contains elastin and omega-3 fatty acids, a dynamic duo that reduces inflammation and promotes the repair of connective tissue. Together, these parts make sardines an ideal food for anyone experiencing joint pain, leg swelling, or stiffness after a short walk. In a 2022 study published in Nutrients, seniors who consumed sardines with skin and bones 3 times per week saw a 29% reduction in joint pain scores and a 25% decrease in swelling around the knees and ankles in just 8 weeks. Blood markers also showed improved collagen production, especially among participants over 65, showing early signs of arthritis. To get these benefits, look for canned sardines packed in water or olive oil, not heavy sauces or soybean oil, which can reduce nutrient absorption. And always make sure the skin and bones are intact, as these parts are nutritional gold. Not sure how to eat them? Mash sardines into avocado toast, mix into salads with lemon and herbs, or stir into warm rice bowls. If the flavor's too strong at first, blend them with a bit of plain Greek yogurt and mustard to create a creamy, mild spread that's surprisingly delicious. Now, be honest, have you ever eaten sardines with the bones and skin? Or do you still peel them off? Let us know in the comments. Your answer might just inspire someone else to give these powerful little fish a try. Sometimes, the tiniest changes create the biggest transformations. Food number 2, bone broth, the warm, healing elixir that rebuilds you from within. Imagine sipping on something warm, soothing, and delicious, and with every swallow, your joints get just a little stronger, your swelling a little less painful, and your legs a little more stable. That's not fantasy. That's bone broth. Often called liquid gold by nutritionists, bone broth is one of the most complete natural sources of collagen available in food. When bones are simmered for hours, they release a powerful combination of gelatin, type 1 and type 2. Collagen, glycine, proline, and essential joint-repairing minerals like calcium and magnesium. For seniors, especially those dealing with persistent knee tightness, ankle swelling, or general joint fatigue, bone broth delivers rapid and lasting relief. A 2021 randomized study in clinical interventions in aging showed that seniors who drank 1 cup of homemade bone broth daily for 12 weeks experienced a 44% reduction in joint swelling and a 38% improvement in pain and mobility scores. Ultrasound imaging even showed increased cartilage thickness, a rare and hopeful sign of real joint regeneration. To make your own, simmer bones with connective tissue like chicken backs, turkey necks, or beef knuckles for 12-24 hours. Add garlic, onion, apple cider vinegar, and herbs. The vinegar helps extract minerals from the bones. If homemade broth isn't an option, look for refrigerated or frozen varieties with no preservatives or added sodium. Drink it warm. Use it as a base for soups, or even cook your rice or vegetables in it for a sneaky health boost. What's your favorite way to enjoy bone broth, plain, in soup, or mixed into a meal? Drop your answer in the comments so we can all try something new. This isn't just a comfort food, it's collagen therapy in a mug, and your joints will feel the difference. Food number 1, beef tendons, the strongest natural collagen on Earth. They may not win any awards for glamour, but when it comes to pure collagen power, beef tendons stand in a league of their own. For seniors battling daily joint stiffness, swelling in the legs, or that grinding pain in the knees, this is the food your joints have been begging for. Beef tendons are made up of nearly 100% type 1 collagen, the same type found in your ligaments, cartilage, skin, and bones. When cooked properly, they release high levels of gelatin and collagen peptides that directly support the connective tissues that weaken and deteriorate with age. A 2022 clinical trial published in the Journal of Functional Foods followed participants over 60 who consumed collagen-rich tendon stew 3 times per week. The results were stunning: 63% improvement in joint fluid density, 41% reduction in knee stiffness, dramatically better walking stability. And most impressively, these improvements were visible within just 30 days. To prepare beef tendons for maximum benefit, they must be slow-cooked for 8 to 12 hours until soft and gelatinous. Simmer them in broth with garlic, ginger, and rice vinegar to enhance flavor and aid digestion. Once tender, chop into noodle soups, stews, or rice bowls. New to tendons. Start small. Mix with vegetables and broth for a familiar texture. Beef tendons don't just reduce pain, they rebuild what time has worn down. They strengthen ligaments, restore cartilage, and recushion the joints so your legs move freely again, not cautiously. Have you ever tried beef tendons before, or is this your first time hearing they're a collagen powerhouse? Comment below and tell us how you'd be willing to try them. It may not be trendy or fancy, but beef tendons are nature's most potent gift for your joints, and your next step might feel smoother because of it. Conclusion: your joints deserve better, and it starts with your next bite. Pain, swelling, stiffness for many seniors. These have become daily companions. But what if they didn't have to be? What if your next meal could be more than just nourishment? What if it could be medicine? You've just discovered 8 powerful collagen-rich foods backed by real science. Foods that don't just ease joint pain, but actively rebuild and restore what aging has taken away. From humble egg yolks to beef tendons, nature has already packaged everything your joints need, not in pills, but on your plate. The best part: you don't need to overhaul your entire diet. Even adding 2 or 3 of these foods to your weekly meals can make a noticeable difference in how you move, stand, and walk. Remember, collagen loss isn't permanent. Your body is ready to heal. It just needs the raw materials to do its job. So, what will you try first? A warm cup of bone broth, a soft cooked egg, or maybe a brave new adventure with beef tendons? Tell us in the comments below, which of these 8 foods are you adding to your diet this week? Your answer might inspire someone else to take the first step toward healing. And if this video gave you hope, if it reminded you that aging doesn't mean surrendering your strength, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more real, effective health tips made just for you. Because your legs aren't done walking yet and your joints deserve a second chance. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay curious, and as always, take care of yourself.